I'm Sue Kropauer, and I'm passionate about helping midlife and mid-career 30 to 50 somethings that feel stuck and don't know exactly why they can't get moving again. My weekly live stream on midlife perspectives are meant to help you gain some insight into the life or the business or the career you've been dreaming about, obsessing about, writing about, drawing about, who knows, but possibly these can help give you a virtual kick in the backside so you can get unstuck and moving forward again. So last week we wrapped up a short series on the signs and symptoms of stuckness. What stuck looks like, discover the things that lead to a lack of motivation or direction, and then some actionable ideas on how to get your mojo back in gear. We tackled the 3 final symptoms of stuckness. They were friendly fire, bewilderment, and what I like to call all brains and no brawn. And I'm trying to show you my guns. Isn't that what they call them? Muscles, guns? I don't know. I remember what it is. But anyway, if you missed these, I'm just being stupid. If you missed these, feel free to visit my Facebook business page and catch up on the post replays there. So this week, as we move into the Labor Day weekend here in the U.S., and this is my Labor Day red, white, and blue what do you call it, scarf, kind of celebrate Labor's Day. Anyway, I'm going to tackle work stress, vacation, and a process that I call R&R reentry. So rest and relaxation reentry. Research shows that Americans work more than people in any other country of the industrialized world. We take less vacation, we work longer days, and we retire much later in life. And all of these factors combine together and provide the perfect stress storm. The correlation between stress and physical and mental health, well, it's very well known. We know that stress is a strong contributor to high blood pressure, heart disease, stroke, decreased immune defenses, stomach and sleep problems. Mentally, stress not only causes a person to become irritable and depressed, sometimes even anxious, but it can also affect memory, which can result in someone making poor decisions. Numerous studies show that job stress is far and away a major source of stress for American adults, and that has escalated progressively over the past few decades. And that doesn't even include the COVID pandemic stress factors. According to survey results from the American Institute of Stress, there are 4 main causes of stress. Where's that? It's right here. Hang on a second. It is 6% lack of job security, 20% of a factor to juggling work or personal lives, 28 surrounded around people issues, interpersonal relationships, people issues, and 46% stress related to their workload. Increased levels of job stress, as assessed by the perception of not having little or any control but a whole ton of demands, has been demonstrated to be associated with those factors we talked about a little bit earlier: heart attack, hypertension, and a whole bunch of others. Fun fact, or maybe not such a fun fact. Did you know that in New York and Los Angeles, as an example, the relationship between job stress and heart attacks is so well acknowledged that any police officer who suffers a coronary event on or off the job is assumed to have a work-related injury and is compensated accordingly. That can include heart attacks sustained while fishing or on vacation and gambling in Las Vegas or whatever. So, what is the one thing a person can do to de-stress? Take time to recharge. To avoid the negative effects of chronic stress and burnout, we need time to replenish and return to our pre-stress levels of functioning. This recovery process requires switching off from work by having periods of time where you are neither engaging in work-related activities nor thinking about work. It is critical you disconnect from time to time in a way that fits your needs and your preferences. So, take this holiday weekend to relax and unwind so you come back to work feeling reinvigorated and ready to perform at your best. And yes, that means you need to quick start that by turning off your work smartphone and focusing your attention on non-work activities for a while. But many of us, including me, guilty, have a really hard time fully disconnecting from work. Or in some instances, depending upon your own personal work situation, you just cannot fully disconnect from work. Examples on that might be healthcare workers, or folks in social service, food service roles, or, oftentimes the small business owner. I'm calling myself out here, people. When you're on a blissful vacation or enjoying a long weekend like this Labor Day weekend, getting back into the 9-to-5 grind is hopefully the last thing on your mind. But I also believe that people find it's hard to let go of work during vacation because of the difficulty of going back to work afterwards. However, once you're faced with getting back into the office, the once seemingly simple tasks, they can seem more difficult than climbing Mount Everest while wearing your favorite pair of Crocs or flip-flops. It's the email inbox filled with 100+ emails or a slew of meetings that were dropped into your calendar over the weekend. Combine that with pulling out the to-do list that you had on your desk the day you left, and your transition back to work or back to business can be super tough and leave you feeling like you're swimming through quicksand. Am I right? Luckily, by taking some preventative measures while you're still on vacation, you can avoid that post-vacation brain fog on your first day back to work and allow yourself to be fully present during your vacation too. I'm probably going over time here, so I'll wrap this week up with a Labor Day weekend offer. Use the link to get my free download of a short and sweet tip sheet I call R&R Reentry, how to regain your work focus after vacation. It just might help you to not only enjoy your Labor Day weekend, or any other vacation you have planned for that matter, but also make that Monday morning back in the office, or in this case it'd be Tuesday, much, much less stressful too. So, I'm going to wish you again a great Labor Day weekend, and we'll hopefully see you next Friday.